Why do some people start with absolutely nothing and still end up building wealth? No rich parents, no connections, no shortcuts, just pressure, hunger, and an unusual way of thinking. And psychologically, that's where things get interesting, because people who build wealth from nothing usually don't just have different habits. They often have a different relationship with discomfort. Psychologists often link this to something called delayed gratification. This is the ability to sacrifice short-term pleasure for long-term gain. While most people optimize for comfort, highly driven people often optimize for leverage. They think differently. Instead of asking, "How do I make money today?" they question, "How do I build something that keeps paying me later?" That mindset shift changes everything. But here's the part most people miss. Getting rich from nothing is rarely just about ambition. It's often deeply emotional. For many people, money becomes more than money. It becomes security, freedom, control, proof. Sometimes, people who grew up with instability develop a stronger intolerance for dependence. They hate feeling stuck. They hate uncertainty. And that pain becomes fuel. That's why some people can work relentlessly while others burn out quickly. Their motivation is tied to identity. Failure doesn't just feel inconvenient. It feels personal. And that creates an unusual level of drive. But here's where it gets even more interesting. People who rise from nothing are often better at spotting opportunity in places others ignore. Because scarcity trains observation. When resources are limited, your brain becomes highly adaptive. You learn to improvise, negotiate, take calculated risks. In many cases, struggle unintentionally trains entrepreneurial behavior. And if you love what I do and want to support me, kindly like this video and subscribe to the channel. Maybe that'll make me rich from nothing too. Now back to the psychology. Here's the truth nobody likes hearing. Not everyone who starts from nothing becomes rich. Because pain alone is not enough. Struggle can either sharpen you or consume you. The difference is interpretation. Some people see hardship as evidence they're unlucky. Others treat it like training. That mental framing changes behavior, and behavior changes outcomes. So the psychology of getting rich from nothing isn't just about money. It's about mindset under pressure, the ability to stay uncomfortable longer than most people, to think long-term while life is demanding short-term relief, and to keep building when there's no evidence it will work. That's the real difference. Sometimes wealth doesn't begin with money. It begins with psychology. Want to know more about psychology and wealth? There's a book titled Psychology of Money by Morgan Housel. Check the description to grab your copy now.